Hey, what's good, guys? It's Austin here. So sorry for not uploading a video the past week. I've actually been moving, and also I was hanging out with family and shit like that. It was the holidays. You know what I mean? I hope you guys had a good holiday. So today I have a story time for you guys. A very creepy story time. Creep me out, that's for sure. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just gonna get into it. So this story time is about a super fan. Okay. Now every YouTuber has them. It's cool. I like my subscribers. I do. Whether you only like me a little bit or you like me a lot, I like you too. You're cool with me. But there's a certain line that you shouldn't cross with anybody, whether it's a YouTuber, a normal person, or anything. And that's showing up to their house after leaving countless creepy comments across their social medias. Because, like, it's just terrifying. It really is. So, this story time takes place about 2 years ago. I just got done making a video. I uploaded the video to YouTube, and one of the top comments I saw within the first 5 minutes was from this one guy. Let's just call him Jonathan. Top comment was from Jonathan, and it was something along the lines of like, haha, this was so fucking funny. We actually live in the same city. I know exactly what place you're talking about in this story. It's called this. And like he said some address to the place too. And the place that he put wasn't even involved in the story that he was commenting on. But I deleted the comment because I don't let addresses be top comment, whether it's a park or anything, like anything public or anything private. Like, I just don't want addresses being in the top comments because I don't want people to look that address up and, pull pranks or like show up to it. Shit like that. It's just personal information. I don't want it out there. So I deleted it. And then like a couple minutes later, I'm on Twitter and I get a tweet from Jonathan and he's like, yo, dude, where'd my comment go? Are you deleting comments, man? Come on, man. Like, I'm a big fan. Like, don't delete my comments. So I basically ended up ignoring the tweet and just like not replying to it because it was pretty obvious why I deleted it. He put an address in the comments and like, you just can't do that. So I ignored it and went about my day. And then the next day came along and I uploaded another video and he was top comment again. I scroll to the comments and I see Jonathan. He was one of the first comments on the entire video, and he was one of the top comments. And I shit you not, he commented, "Great video, Luna, thumbs up emoji. Hey everyone, who wants to know Luna's address? Thumbs up this comment." And then he puts a winking emoji. So I delete his comment again, and I'm just thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, who fucking does that? So I just ignore it. I try not to worry, because honestly, it's a pretty common occurrence to have people writing weird or, just creepy shit. In my head, I was just thinking like, yeah, this dude obviously doesn't know where I live. Like, he's just trying to get some easy likes on YouTube. So I just deleted his comment and went about my night. And I thought that was the end of it. And then the next day, I get a tweet from Jonathan saying, hey, dude, like, I'm at this park. And he says the name of the park. And he goes, I know that's near your house. I think I'm going to try and stop by and see you. And I'm thinking to myself, no way in fuck is he being serious. Like, no way. So once again, I ignore it. I'm pretty much just thinking, like, there's no way. He's just fucking with me. Like, he just wants some attention. I'm not going to give it to him. That's just creepy. So I ignore it. So, like, 20 minutes go by, and I'm just sitting in my room playing PC, listening to music, and I have TweetDeck open on one of my monitors. It's just Twitter constantly refreshing. And I get a tweet from none other than Jonathan. And I fucking shit you not. It says, hey, dude, look outside. Now, I get tweets like that all the fucking time, and usually I just look at it and I, like, smirk, and I'm like, huh, that's funny. Or, like, they'll be like, oh, look behind you. You know what I mean? Like, just try and creep me out. And I usually don't give a fuck. I usually just think it's funny, and I don't even look behind me or, like, think twice. But when I got it from Jonathan, and it says, look outside, I fucking stood up so fast and peeked through my blinds of my window, and none other than fucking Jonathan in real life human form is standing in my driveway, and he's waving. I was like, no fucking way. So immediately I call my friend up who lives across the street, and I hadn't talked to this friend for probably like a year and a half. Like, we were just neighbors pretty much. I barely talked to him anymore. So thank fuck he was home and he answered the phone because he probably didn't even know my number. And he answered and I was like, yo, dude, it's Austin. Someone's across the street, like, standing in my front yard right now, and I think he's a YouTube subscriber. Can you, like, come over here and help me deal with this? And he's like, what? Someone's in your front yard? I'm like, yeah, someone from YouTube fucking found my address and showed up. He's like, yeah, I'll be over in a second. What the fuck? So, like, fast as fuck, he put his shoes on and walked across the street and went up behind this dude. And I opened the front door, and the dude yells, Jonathan, he yells at me. He's like, yo, Austin, what's up? And my friend grabs him by the arm, like, not hard or anything. He just kind of grabs him and goes, come on, buddy. Like, you got to leave. Like, you can't be showing up to people's houses. Like, this is my friend. And he starts walking him down the driveway. And I walk up to him, and I'm like, yo, dude, like, don't show up to my house like this. This is really weird and, like, scary. You can't just show up to people's houses unannounced like that. That's so, like, not okay. And he's like, oh, well, like, I thought you would think it was cool or something. Like, I'm a big fan. And I was like, dude, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate my subscribers, but I don't appreciate you showing up to my house and then tweeting me from outside being like, hey, dude, look outside. Like, that's fucking creepy. It's like a fucking plot for a scary movie. And he's like, oh, well, my bad then. Like, I just thought you would think it's cool. Like, you know, I'm a fan. And I'm just like, dude, like I said, I appreciate that. I just don't appreciate you showing up to my house. And he's like, all right. And I was like, where'd you even get my address? He's like, YouTube. I'm like, you got my address from YouTube? No, that's not possible. And he was like, well, I'm telling you, man, I found it in a YouTube comment. Like, why don't you go on the deep web or something? It's probably on there too. And I was like, all right, look, just from now on, please, if you're a genuine supporter of me, don't show up to my house like this. Don't comment on any more of my videos saying you'll give away my address for likes. That's fucked up too. And just please, let's forget about this. He's like, all right, man, I got you. I'll leave you alone. And I'm like, I'm cool with you being a supporter. Just don't show up to my house. That's all I ask. He's like, all right, dude. And he turns around and he starts walking to his car. And my friend goes, yeah, man, please stay out of this neighborhood from now on. And he goes, okay, I will. And he leaves. And my friend was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. And my friend just goes, so is this the type of shit you deal with on YouTube? Like, this is what you signed up for? And I was like, honestly, I didn't quite think this would happen. But, you know, it seems to be one of the downsides. And he's like, holy fuck, I think I'd actually lose my shit if I had a random person show up to my door and say that type of shit to me. And I was like, yeah, it's a little creepy. And he goes, well, dude, listen, you got my number. Call me back if anything else happens with that dude or anyone else. I was like, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. And I gave him fucking $5 just for doing that. Like, he's a fucking beast. And, yeah, I guess the moral of the story is don't show up to random people's homes. I think most of you guys would understand that. You guys are pretty smart. And, yeah, Jonathan, if you're watching this, it was good seeing you. Just, I'm glad you listened and you haven't done that since. But, like, geez, I don't know what would have happened if my friend wasn't there to, like, help me out. Like, who fucking knows? I think Jonathan was safe, but still, like, what if he just fucking, like, beat me over the head with a 2x4 or some shit? But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Leave your guys' stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.